Alex probably has one of the most damaging and best post-situation anti-airs when compared to all the other characters. Crouching heavy punch into EX knee leads into 234 damage and 330 stun, and leave Alex in a position to make the opponent guess between a dash up command throw or a dash up stand medium punch. If you hit your opponent with the second hit of a crouching heavy punch, you don't even need to spend meter, and although you'll miss out on roughly 90 damage, you'll get an even better situation to make your opponent guess. While all of this sounds good, it's a lot harder to apply in a real match. It sounds really strong on paper and even just talking about it, but in a real match, it's a lot harder to pull off. The problem with crouching heavy punch is that it's so inconsistent that it's become a meme around the community that Alex doesn't really have any anti-airs. And EX knee is a DP-like option, but you really have to have extremely fast reaction times to even throw it out in time to beat your opponent's button coming down from a jump. And in my previous video, you can pretty much see the whole rants that I did about it if you really want to go watch that. Anyways, I'll show you when to use Alex's anti-airs properly now, so don't blink. In order to use crouching heavy punch optimally and land it consistently is to be in the range of when the match starts, or a little closer, like around here. And no closer than that, or crouching heavy punch has a chance of missing completely. The best way to use crouching heavy punch is to use it early enough in order to get the second hit off, and make your opponent fly further into the air to land a medium knee, which will give you the best pressure situation that Alex actually has. If you get 2 hits, that's fine. You can just react and spend the meter to get a post situation that'll force your opponent to guess between a throw or pressing buttons. And if you don't have any meter, well, you can use heavy knee, since the buff in Season 3.5 actually lets you do that now. You'll be able to catch your opponent for 207 damage and 330 stun, but no real pressure given at all. So if you want to go for pressure, that's real, EX knee. If it's fake pressure you're looking for, heavy knee is the way to go. A light elbow seems to be real, but if your opponent walks back, it whiffs completely. And like I was saying earlier, EX knee is a great option to anti-air with, but you're gonna need some really fast reactions to even use it as an anti-air properly, since it's not invincible until frame 5. The best range to even use this move is around the same range of crouching heavy punch, so it's pretty much why I kind of say that we should be using crouching heavy punch more. And yeah, it's a lot easier said than done, but there's no real point in bitching about it. But this does not mean that the move is useless used raw. You can use it in the Akuma matchup, for example, to bypass his fireballs, and also catch an opponent neutral jumping from quite a distance. And like I was saying earlier, I do believe we should be using crouching heavy punch more instead of EX knee in pretty much all situations, but there are going to be times where you won't be able to use either option. Those situations are around this range. From this range, you have a few options that you can do for defense. You can jump back light kick, jump back light punch, or medium punch. But be aware that if you're in a crouching position and you try to do this quickly, you might actually get stomper headbutt, so watch out. Or you can simply just walk under and block. Other than that, there's nothing else you can pretty much do. Both crouching heavy punch and EX knee are kind of unreliable in that situation, so you're better off just blocking. If you try to cross-cut DP like you can with other characters, it's more than likely going to get beaten out, since like I said, frame 5, we're not really invincible until frame 5, so that option is a little bit more risky, so you're better off just blocking. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Sorry if the previous video felt more of a rant than a helpful video, but hopefully this one helps more and you guys can look back over it for guidance. And sorry it actually took a long time for for me to get this video uploaded. I was actually I would like to say that I was busy, but more of me just playing the shit out of the new Blackout beta. For the new Black Ops, you know, it's pretty fun. I really enjoyed it for the time that I could play it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, boys. Till next time.
I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a